Hello class, how are you all? I hope you all are fine, doing good at home. Don't go outside unnecessary as the coronavirus is increasing rapidly, right? And don't touch anything unnecessary, right? So, welcome to the third part of muscular system and skeletal system. In the previous classes, we have learnt about the bones of arms and legs. We have learnt about the joints, different joints, that is movable and immovable joint, okay? Today we will learn about the muscular system, okay? Now, what is muscular system? Muscles are fleshy bundle of thin elastic tissue in our body. Bones are joint, cannot move alone, right? Muscles are what? It is a fleshy things of elastic tissue in our body. It's a tissue, right? So in about tissue, cell, organ, you will learn in your very high classes. In class 6 or 7, I think in 6, 7, 8 you will learn about, especially in class 9, 10 you will learn about the cell and tissue. So just know one thing, you should know one thing, that cell is what? Cell is a cell. Without cell nothing will be possible, no living thing will be possible on earth. Cell is there because that's why, because we are there. Cell is a structural and functional unit of life, we can say, right? And group of cell, so many cells make tissue and so many tissues make organ, okay? So tissue is, so muscles is what? Muscles are a fleshy bundles of thin elastic tissue, right? Bones and joint cannot move alone. It cannot move alone. If there will be no muscles, it cannot move alone. So it will be like a stiff body if there will be no muscles, right? So they need the help of muscles for the movement, right? For the movement. So muscles is made up of about 40% of our body. If your body, if anyone is of 100 kg, then the 40 kg will be of muscles only. So muscles help us to bend our body, to push the food downward into the digestive canal, and to breathe properly. So we can, because of muscles we can bend, we can jump, we can dance, even we can breathe the food we eat that goes to our digestive canal because of the muscles only, right? So muscles are attached to the bones by a band of tissue called tendons, right? So we have learnt about the ligaments in our previous classes. What is ligaments? Which connect bones to bone, right? Now we will learn about the tendons. What is tendons? It is also tissue, band of tissue which connect muscles to the bone, right? Which connects muscle to the bone, right? So when the muscles contract or shorten, they pull on the tendons. When the muscles contract or shorten, right? It contracts and shorten. So they pull the tendons which pull the bones, right? And cause our limbs to move. Limbs means the arms and the legs, right? So you need to do an activity, that is feel your leg. Feel your leg. The soft part on the top are muscles and the hard part below are the bones, okay? You can do with your hand only. The upper part, soft part is the muscles, and the lower part, that is the bone, right? That is the hard part is the bone. Now working of the muscles. There are more than 640 muscles in our body. Can you imagine 640 muscles in our body? And muscles can shorten, they can pull, but they cannot push. So it can be pull, but it cannot push. Most muscles are arranged in opposite direction and they work in pairs. So it arranged in opposite direction and it works in pair. So one set of muscle contract or pull the body parts one way while the other set remains relaxed, okay? So there are two sets. The one is, when the one is contract, other one is relax. And when the other one is contract, the next one is, the last one is relaxed, okay? So one set of muscle contract or pull the body parts one way and while the other set remains relaxed. This creates movement. For example, if you want to bend your elbow, okay, let's do if you want to bend your elbow, one muscles contract, the other relax, and one is contracted and other has relaxed, okay? So when you stretch your elbow, the action are reversed. When you so it is reverse. This is you can feel it. Do this, you can feel that this is the stretching and this is relaxing. But when you leave it, this is the stretching and this is the relaxing, right? So when you stretch your elbow, the action are reversed. These muscles are bicep and triceps. So this one, right? Biceps and triceps. So now types of muscles. How many types of muscles are there? We have two types of muscles: voluntary muscles and involuntary muscles, right? Voluntary muscles and involuntary muscles. What are voluntary muscles? The muscles that we can move and are under our control are known as voluntary muscles. It can move and it is under our control only, right? Muscles of our hand, it can move by like whenever we want to move we can move, right, and whenever we want to relax we can relax. Legs and faces are example, the muscles of our faces. We can make faces any like if you want to smile, if you want to do any faces exercise you can do, right. So we can dance or sit, smile or whip due to this voluntary muscles, right. You can dance, jump, we can play, you can sit, you can sleep because of the muscles of your arms and legs, and you can smile, you can cry because of your muscles of face, right. So these are the voluntary muscles which can move. Now involuntary muscles, these muscles which are not under our control. Voluntary muscles is under our control, but involuntary is not under our control, right, are known as involuntary muscles. They control the digestion of food, flow of blood, movement of the eyes, a movement of the eye, our stomach, blood vessels and medial rectus, right. So it's extra. So we eat food, we just chew with our teeth, okay, but when it goes down there is a food pipe. These all are muscles which contracts and relax continuously, and that push the food downwards to the stomach, to the intestine, to the digestive canal, right, because of the muscles. These are involuntary. If we want, if you don't want to, if you eat the food, if you drink the water, inside it when it goes to the food pipe, it just do its own works, right, it will do its own work. That is the involuntary work which is not under our control. The breathing, the heartbeat is not under our control, right. The heart is also a muscle. Our heart is also a muscle. We just it will just contract and it just beating because of it the flow of blood is possible in our body. Movement of the eye is not under our control, and the stomach, blood vessels, these are the blood vessels I told you in the Google Meet classes as well. So we have the blood vessels also. The movement of the blood and the pumping of the blood are because of the muscles of blood vessels, right. Now cardiac muscles. So we have cardiac muscles as well. Cardiac means heart, okay. So our heart works constantly, non-stop, without any rest for lifetime, right. It just works continuously. So cardiac muscles are also involuntary nature. They are present in our heart. Cardiac muscles are present in our heart, and unlike other muscles, the cardiac muscles never get tired. It's also never get tired, and muscles and bones together allow us to move, eat, sleep, bend, do lots of things, and to take good care of it, to lead an active life. And about cardiac muscles, heart is completely different from other muscles. Why? Because here is the work for it works for two things. First of all, it is the muscles, and it works as circulatory system as well, because it pumps, and because of the pumping of it, because the flow of the blood, because of the pumping of the heart, that is why it's known as a circulatory system, and work as the muscular system as well, right, because it is of muscles, and as it works for the flow of blood, circulatory system, right. Muscles and bones together allow us to move, eat, sleep, bend, do a lot of the other things. So bones, if we don't have bones, will not have a proper structure, will not have a strong body, will not able to do all the strong things, all the hard things. So and if there is a bones, that there is a muscles, that's why we can bend, we can dance, we can eat, we can sleep, we can do everything, right. So these two together allow us for the movement, for eating, for sleeping, for bending our body, for dancing, to lots of other things, right. So take good care of it and lead an active life. So what you need to do, just take good care. Take a healthy diet. Don't eat junk food. Don't spoil your organs, right. Don't eat junk food. Don't eat any soft drink. Like soft drink means you should take the juices, but not the soft drink, right. And drink milk daily. Take water. Take a lot of water, right. Egg, proteinous food or nutritious food you should take, right. So take care of yourself. Don't spoil your body, because it's a beautiful gift of God, right. Our body is a beautiful gift of God. We should not waste it. We should not we should not do any bad thing with our body, right? We should take care of our body. So this much for today, and there are some question answer, multiple question answer, fill in the blanks, which you can do with your own self. If you will go through once or twice, and if you don't do with your own self, don't worry about that. We'll share you the study notes in Google Classroom, right? So students, just revise it, go through it once or twice, you will be able to answer it. And if you have any doubt, if you don't understand anything, then do ask me. Okay, this much for today. Thank you so much. Be at home, be safe, don't go outside unnecessary. I'm telling again and again, don't touch anything, sanitize yourself, don't touch anything unnecessary, sanitize yourself, use mask, okay, and follow all the protocols, right? Because the coronavirus is increasing like anything. Okay, so this much for today. Thank you so much. I will catch you in the next video. Thank you so much.